out. He said he still had his strength, and he seems to be okay, but we want to wait until tomorrow, after he wakes up, and then our medical team can make an assessment. But he told me that he felt like he had his strength.
Well, that's what Monty Williams was saying about Chris Paul's shoulder. Let's hear from the man himself.
With you guys jumping out with such a huge lead and the way you guys play, what impressed you the most about when it's a game 5 where the momentum can shift, where the series is going to shift? What impressed you the most about the way you guys played tonight?
I think we just stayed the course. They came out, made a couple shots early, but we just played our style. We kept the pace going, shared the ball. We just played the way that we play.
Next is Anthony Slater with The Athletic, followed by Kellen Olson.
Yeah, Chris, did this shoulders thing feel, as serious or less serious than the one that you suffered in Game 1?
Yeah, it scared me. I've been talking to Kyle Lowry a lot. He had similar injury last year. And a few other guys. I don't know. It's just a very uncomfortable feeling. Kind of helpless. When it happened, I didn't know. I was just looking up and sort of happened again. I didn't know what had happened with Wes, but after I seen it, I came back out on the court. I told Wes, as a clean play, and it was just unfortunate that, my neck and arm snapped again like it did.
All right, from Chris Paul to his friend LeBron James, who left this game early. Frank Vogel said to go get treatment. He had 24 on the night, but was minus 24, worst among the Lakers in a 30-point loss.
I don't know, man. We got our ass kicked. I mean, it's just that simple. They got to whatever they wanted to get to in this game, and we got to be better, obviously, if we want to force a Game 7. So, obviously, a lot to learn from in this game, a lot to cover. See, what we got to do better going into Game 6, but they pretty much just kicked our asses. There's nothing else really to say.
Yeah, if it's fair to say the offense, a lot of it's based on you and AD together and guys playing off that. LeBron, how do you, in this amount of time, not knowing if he's going to be back, what are some of the things you guys can try to figure out on that end of the floor with the way Phoenix is defending you?
I don't know. Right now, we just got to watch some more film and seeing ways we can, try to exploit some of their overhelping. We're getting some really good looks. We're just not making shots. We're literally just not making shots. And, it's my job to get guys open looks and finding guys and putting guys in rhythm, and also staying in rhythm myself. But we're just not making many shots. And, but we're going to trust the pass like we always done, and we're going to continue to move the ball, continue to share the ball, and shoot with confidence going into Game 6 on our home floor.
Dave.
LeBron, you're the league's leading scorer in elimination games in league history. What's allowed you to have success in those moments, and what will you do to prep yourself for Thursday?
It's literally win or go home at that point. So, you shoot all the bullets you got and throw the gun too. So, I look forward to the environment. Obviously, our Laker faithful going to give us a lot of energy, and I look forward to the moment. I look forward to the challenge, and see what brings out the best in me and my teammates.
Dan.
LeBron, what's going through your mind in that fourth quarter, the first half of it, when you're sitting kind of by yourself at the end of the bench watching that game just, get to the finish line? And then what were the conversations like with AD back in the locker room when you guys are getting treatment?
What was going through my mind was they're kicking our ass, but at the end of the day, it's one game. And, it's one game, and, they did what they're supposed to do. They held serve at home, and we go back an opportunity to even the series back out again. So that was really the only thing that was the two things that was going on in my mind. And then, conversation between me and AD stayed between me and AD. But definitely just back in the bag, just getting treatment, and for myself, getting ready for Game 6.
That's 2. Kyle.
LeBron, obviously AD was out on the court trying to warm up and give it a go. How much hope did you have that AD was going to be able to play tonight? And are you still holding out hope that AD can play in Game 6 with you guys facing elimination?
No, I'm. My mindset is that he's not going to be able to play in Game 6, but that's my mindset. I have to go in with that, prepare. As this who's going to be in the lineup. KCP tried to give it a go tonight too, and it didn't work out well for him as well. He had to lead a game as well. So, but my mindset for me is as if AD won't be in the game in Game 6, and if something changes, then we go from there. But I'm preparing as if he's not.
Last question, Mark Medina.
LeBron, knowing you've excelled your whole career as both a scorer and a passer, in tonight's game, how are you weighing that possession by possession of, is this the time to, try to score, or this is the time to try to get someone an open shot?
I play the game the right way no matter the circumstances. Getting guys open looks when I draw 2 or 3. If I'm in a one-on-one coverage and I feel like I got a lane or I got an angle, I'll be able to take it as well. But I don't predetermine anything that I'm going to do. I've never played the game that way. It's all about reading, reacting, and living with the results. So obviously the results tonight wasn't to the liking of what I would like it to be, but I learned from that and move on to, like I said, to Thursday.
All right, LeBron James there, if you didn't catch that, said he'll prepare for Game 6 as though Anthony Davis will not be available, and if he is, that's a bonus. For you, LA, is this Laker performance tonight an anomaly, or is this who they are without Anthony Davis on the floor in this series?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it was just one of those nights where guys didn't shoot well, guys didn't play well. As you saw plays, like their chemistry wasn't great, throwing the ball out of bounds, miscues and things like that. But they're going home now, and, they're probably going to get him back, and, LeBron's going to be more dominant next game, so, this won't happen twice.
The good news for the Lakers is they probably can't shoot the ball much worse than they did in this one. They got exactly 0 points out of their starting backcourt in this game.
You're totally right. Dennis Schroeder, who they brought over, obviously be that third option. And whether he's scoring or not, just getting downhill, creating havoc. He was just not himself. 0 for 9. I mean, you look at it, he didn't get to the free throw line. He's usually throwing himself and body into people. And then for him, you would think right now is you got to step up in some kind of way. Kuzma had a decent game, but I think right now you got to be worried if you're a Lakers fan, because if AD plays or not, how well will he be able to play? And then how much has to be on LeBron James? And then, Matt, you've been talking about it. We've been watching it. They can't hit threes. They're not being able to knock down shots. And I think right now is, yes, if no AD, Marc Gasol, because of the pace and the spacing of Phoenix Suns, it's hard for him. Drummond the same way. And I think they, now do you go to Montrezl Harrell starting? Some kind of way they got to get a joke where somebody can come in and have some energy. They don't have any energy even on the defensive end.
Harrell appeared for just the third time in this series tonight. He got 12 minutes of work in. Good for the conditioning, if nothing else, the way this series has gone so far. The Lakers, these are not your Showtime Lakers, right? That's not the way they play. They're a great defensive team. With the 2 big stars, they find enough to win games offensively. What can they do to maybe muck this thing up a little more if they're going to have a chance in Game 6? It reminds me already of the Cleveland days with LeBron, where he would walk up and take a really deep 3, or there would be an extended ISO, and he's going to wind up scoring 40 or more, and they hope that's enough.
Well, I look at it right now. I mean, they're not dominating on the glass. Some of the things they had advantage. I think right now maybe LeBron has to post more, but if you post more and they double, somebody has to knock down shots. And I think that's where these guys, we all looked at the Lakers when we started this playoff run. This is a deep team. They are in names and talent, but it's not showing up in the box scores right now in these last 2 games.
What has to change for them in Game 6?
I think just make some tweaks. I think you got to change it up. You got to try to find spots where guys can be better. I think you just got to try to find a way, basically. And I think guys aren't comfortable right now. They're not playing well right now, so you got to change it up.
All right, we'll take a break in a moment. Are we going to Devin Booker? Did I hear that correctly? Devin Booker had 30 in this game, and he spoke to Chris Haynes when it was all wrapped.
Devin Booker, 30 points. You kind of led the charge here and got your team going on the right path. How critical was it?